Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another day in my life. Spend the day with me. I have got a really nice candle burning this morning. It is, I can't remember what it's called, it's a lemony one. It's Bath and Body Works Sun Washed Citrus, and it's absolutely lovely. Very fresh and zingy. Please excuse my horrific roots. I am aware they are absolutely awful, and I'm having my hair done on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I had to think about that. Today is Tuesday. I'm having my hair done on Saturday, and I cannot wait. It actually doesn't look as bad in real life as it looks in the viewfinder, or perhaps I'm just kidding myself. Who knows? Anyway, I'm looking forward to having it done, so that's good. It is. I'm so happy to be able to say this, and it's the first time I've been able to say it for, oh God, it feels like about 15 years, but it's definitely weeks. It is the most glorious, glorious sunny day. It is beautiful out there, and I think you appreciate it even more when it's been so awful, don't you? But yeah, it's just absolutely glorious. Look at that sunshine. Just makes you feel so much better and more motivated with life, doesn't it? Yes, very nice indeed. I'm going to very much appreciate it. I've got all my windows and doors thrown open. I've got washing in the machine. I had to use the tumble dryer yesterday because of the rain. We had torrential rain all morning, and the tumble dryer in August. What is going on in the world? But anyway, yeah, so I've got big wash on today, towels and everything. I'm going to dry them on the line. It's going to be lovely. And yeah, other than that, other than my load of washing, I don't have any plans to leave the house. Oh yes, I do actually. My car's having an MOT at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so I've got to take that down for its MOT at 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'm having a few homey days this week because on Thursday I am off for my annual overnight trip away with my best friend, which we do every year, hence the name annual. And we're off to Bath this year, which is really nice. Looking forward to that, for a day and an evening of shopping and drinking and eating and generally having a lovely time together. We always really look forward to it. So yeah, so I'm away Thursday, Friday. So I'm having some homey days to get some work done and generally do homey stuff. And the first thing I need to do is hoover my carpet. I've got to ask this, does anybody have a complete blank over really simple things that is ongoing and just ridiculous that I can't get this into my head? Hang on a second, I've got to put you down for a minute. So my cleaning lady used to come on a Tuesday, and she wanted to switch it to a Wednesday, which is fine by me. It doesn't matter to me which day she comes. She comes for 2 hours, and as far as I'm concerned, she can do it a day and time that suits her. Makes no odds to me. But she wanted to change it to a Wednesday, but she said during the school summer holidays, because it's a bit of a juggle for her with the kids, she wanted to do a Tuesday one week and then a Wednesday the following week and then back to the Tuesday. And I said, yeah, fine, that's absolutely fine. The only thing is I like to sort of have in my head what day she's coming on any particular week, because I like to tidy up before she gets here so all the decks are clear, so, you know, the dishwasher's not waiting to be filled so she can clean the kitchen surfaces and all of that kind of stuff. And I haven't got mess everywhere and all of that kind of thing. So anyway, I have not been able to get through my brain which day of the week she's coming on any given week, or indeed remember which day she came the previous week so I can figure it out. And I've just got a complete mental blank over it, to the extent that I'm having to text her every Monday and go, are you coming tomorrow or Wednesday? And it turned into a bit of a joke between us, and then I sort of I did get used to it. And then last week she was off on holiday, and that's completely thrown me, so I've no idea whether she's coming today or tomorrow again. So I had to text her. She's actually coming tomorrow. So yeah, I feel like it's just ridiculous that I can't get my head around this very simple piece of information. And I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of mental block. Anyway, the cat has obviously been sleeping in a bush because he has trailed through the house so I can track the park that he walked along and there's all sorts of mess all over the floor, so I need to hoover it up. So I thought that was a good opportunity to open up. Ultenic have sent me their latest vacuum. They wanted me to try this one. It is the, oh my goodness, U12 Vesla vacuum cleaner. It's a cordless one, so I thought it was a good opportunity to get this one out. This is apparently a competitor for a very well-known vacuum brand. I don't know if I'm meant to say, actually I can say because they're not paying me. So it's Dyson. It's apparently a competitor for Dyson, and I'm going to have to go and get a pair of scissors because otherwise I'm going to rip my nails to shreds trying to get this off. But it says it does 45 minutes cordless working time, which I think is comparable to the Dyson and indeed to the Sharks. My mum recently got a Shark cordless, and so I was looking up the specs for her, and I remember that saying it was 45 minutes, which was equivalent to the Dyson because we were comparing the two. So this is 45 minutes working time, automotive dashboard display, anti-tangle brush, dust illumination system. I like the sound of that, although possibly terrifying. Clog reducing technology and 30 kPa powerful suction. Right, I'm going to go and get some scissors and get it out. Just made myself laugh. I put this together and it fit. The foot in particular feels really nice quality, really big and solid. And then it's got a very wazzy digital display in here when you turn it on. But I thought, God, it's really short, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, I'm short anyway, I'm only 5'3". But I thought, let me get a bag. But I don't know how, you know, taller people are going to deal with that. It needs an extra thing, length of pole. I looked in the box again, there wasn't one. Anyway, I realised this little thing here adjusts the length. So that is actually quite good. You can make it whatever height you want it to be to make make it the most comfortable for you. So yeah, right. And I must just show you the green light technology. So when I turn it on, you've got your little display thing there, which shows you how long you've got left on your battery, and it's got the green light at the front there, which I assume lights up all the dust as you hoover. Right, let me have a go with it and tell you how good I think it is. Well, I have to be honest, it's nice to push around, it feels nice, doesn't pick up pet hair at all, not even vaguely, not even little bits. I think it would probably be good if you had hard floors. I think on hard floors it picks up, you know, the dust and the, I can show you what it's picked up here, dust wise. But yeah, that I could not, in all good conscience, recommend that if you had either. I don't think it's picking up well on the carpet, and it's definitely not even going anywhere near picking up pet hairs, which is a great shame because it feels nice. I love the display, it's pleasant to use, but I guess not a lot of people only have hard floors in their houses, don't they? So perhaps it's more suitable for someone who just has hard floors. It certainly picks up better on the kitchen floor. I've just tried it on the kitchen floor than in here. Anyway, I'll pop a link down in the description if anybody's interested. It's 10:30. Go in the kitchen cupboard. I know how much you like it in there. I've been sort of doing intermittent fasting, not particularly to lose weight, just for sort of, I naturally err towards it anyway, because I am not particularly a breakfast person. I'm never super hungry in the morning. But it sort of doesn't work for me in a way, in that I take a handful of pills in the morning, less than I used to, because I cut out most of the supplements. Only one is, what am I trying to say? Blood pressure pill. The rest are supplements, and I cut them all out recently because I had an ongoing upset stomach, sort of fairly low-key upset stomach, and Ashley said to me, do you think it might be one of the pills that you take? I said, well, yeah, I suppose it could be. Anyway, I figured out it, disappointingly, I think it was this ashwagandha, which I blimmin' loved taking because it was so good for my sleep. Really helped me with sleep. And yeah, it's really disappointing that it's that. I'm pretty sure it's that because I've slowly added back in all the other pills that I take. Just let me take them. Pro at taking pills here. But because I don't eat until later on, I feel like taking a handful of pills isn't great in the morning, and I'm supposed to take my blood pressure one in the morning anyway, because your blood pressure is highest in the morning, fun fact. So then I feel like I've got to eat something, which I don't particularly want to do, so I haven't really thought of a way around all of that, really, other than I would quite like to give the intermittent fasting thing a good go, because I really don't get hungry in the morning. Oh, that's my crumpet just come out. I just put a sourdough crumpet in it. Not loving the sourdough crumpets. I think I showed you them in a previous day in the life. Got them from Lidl, and I think I prefer normal crumpets. Anyway, yes, that's a bit of a dilemma. What else? I can show you my lovely gladiolite from the garden that I've got here. Unfortunately, the wind, because the weather's been so horrific, the wind has flattened all my gladioli, which are in the bed down there, so I can't really see them from here anyway, but they're all sort of flattened down there. So I took these ones off because they were beautiful, and I need to cut them off again actually, because there's some flowers still coming out on that orange one. So I'll do that now. I'm hanging the washing out, and I've just looked down behind me. Do you think he might be wanting some food? Are you hungry, Freddie? The sun's gone in, but you look quite active. I'll go and get you something to eat in a sec. Always goes for the strawberries first, don't you, Fred? Those are your favourite, aren't they? He loves strawberries, he also loves cucumber. And he's quite partial to grapes. I don't often buy grapes, because their grapes always go off before we eat them. But he's very partial to a strawberry. Loves a bit of strawberry. There's always something nice about a line full of washing. I've said it before, and I'll no doubt say it again one day. But yeah, washing on the line makes my heart happy. Right, can you balance there for a sec? I hope you can. It is still the same day. I've just managed to throw lunch down my top that I had on, and I washed it out. It was only 2 little spots, but I washed it out. But it's wet now, so I just switched to a different top. Just had the postman arrive with this, which is a little order for my holidays of my 2 favourite can't live without hair products that I talk about a lot in travel size. I decided to get the travel size ones because I don't use loads of either of them. That I use when my hair's dry, that I use when my hair's wet, but they'll be more than big enough for a 2-week holiday, and I thought it would save me taking a massive, great big, you know, the full size ones. Just don't need to do that. Which reminds me, actually, I need to book suitcases for our flights. We didn't bother booking suitcases when we booked the holiday. Always do that last minute, because the price for taking a suitcase doesn't change, and in the event that you need to change or move or something, or cancel your flights, it's quite good not to be losing the money for your suitcase as well, type of thing. I've just done a little blusher declutter as well while I was having my lunch and watching the telly. I watched a documentary type of thing, sort of docudrama, called The Interrogation, which I think was originally Channel 4 and is now on Netflix, about, do you remember Tony Martin, the farmer who was sent to prison for shooting a burglar? Yeah, all about him in that case. It actually, I remember it very well, but the actual programme itself wasn't particularly exciting. The last 5 minutes were the most exciting bit, actually. But yeah, wouldn't necessarily recommend that one. Anyway, I found 3 blushes to get rid of while I was doing that, which are going into my makeup use-up thingamajig. I'm getting very good at decluttering my health and beauty stuff. The more that I don't know why I'm talking about this in this video. This is all stuff that is going to be talked about in the other video, the makeup use-up It's not even called Makeup Use It. What's it called? Balancing the Beauty Books, that thing. I've got about half an hour before I need to leave for taking my car for an MOT. So I'm just going to go and check my emails. I'll probably bring the washing in. It looks like it's going to rain. So much for them promising a nice day. Carol on the local television, not Carol, Yvonne on the local BBC weather programme this morning informed us all it was going to be much better today. She was wrong. All I can see is a great big black cloud and it's very dark out there. Honestly, have we had a worse summer than this for years? Anybody tell me that? It feels like we haven't, but I could be completely wrong. I've got a mango bubble tea. It's one of the first bubble teas. We've got the bubbles in something. I didn't deserve those. It's very nice. I thought it would be super, super sweet, but it's not too bad at all. Good morning. It is about a week and a half since I started this video, since you last saw me in it. It's been a minute. It's been a while. God, it's suddenly very sunny. Hasn't been like that all morning. Yes, it's been a while. I don't know what happened really. I got busy with other stuff. Life took over, I guess. I have been filming, but I've been filming other videos and trying to get ahead a little bit for when we go away and also tidy up. But I've got exciting stuff. It's bank holiday weekend now. It's Friday. It's the Friday of bank holiday weekend. William's coming home. He's actually coming home for almost a week, which is lovely. So looking forward to seeing him, picking him up from the station about 3 o'clock, I think. But I've got some exciting Aldi dupes to show you. Yes, I'm not meant to be buying many beauty products, but a viewer messaged me yesterday to tell me, she sent me a little TikTok video of the new Aldi beauty dupes, and they'd just come into store yesterday, so it was a moment of weakness and I whizzed down to the local store and lo and behold, they had quite a good selection in, and I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which you might have recently seen. I don't know which order these videos are going up in, so you might have seen my Balancing the Beauty books for August. I actually filmed that a few days ago, and so these will show up. If you're thinking, why have you not shown these, Caroline, in your August purchases? That'll be because I haven't, I filmed it before I bought them, but they will be showing up. Don't you worry, I won't be cheating the system with that. But yes, thank you, Leslie, for messaging me about these. I don't know whether I should be saying thank you or you're very naughty. You shouldn't have done, because although clearly I have to take responsibility for my own shopping, do I not? God, those are dirty. I seem to spend a lot of time on camera saying my glasses are dirty when I put them on. Anyway, I just thought I'd quickly show you what I got. The first one I got was the Lacura Wonder Oil, which is a dupe for, I can't remember the prices, I haven't dug my receipt out. They're all, you know, dupes for higher end products. This is the Lacura Wonder Oil. This is a dupe for the Nuxe Huile Prodigieuse, and they also have a shimmer version of this. I don't like the shimmer one, so I got the plain one, which is a lovely oil. I use it as a body oil. I think you can use it on hair and face as well. I don't, but you can. And I would say that smells pretty similar. I have actually had a little go with most of these. I would say it's slightly less of a rich oil. It's oily, but I would say it's perhaps slightly less of a rich oil, but that actually works for me. I quite like a sort of dry body oil rather than one that's terribly oily, and it soaks into the skin really nicely as well. And yes, I would say the smell is very similar. Don't know about the ingredients. I haven't compared the ingredients, but I'm guessing it's going to be different because, you know, this is $3.99 and the other one's 20 quid or whatever. Next I got the Lacura Daily Glow Moisturiser. This is supposedly a dupe or similar to the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion. When I bought this, I wasn't sure what it was a dupe for, or I should have been able to guess, shouldn't I? It's classic. Same shape, same colour, all of that sort of thing. But I thought I would give it a go. I like trying new moisturisers. And it must be 35 years since I've used the Clinique moisturiser, so I can't remember exactly what it was like, but if any of you have tried this and are familiar with the Clinique moisturiser, do let me know, because I'd be very interested. Next, 2 cleansing balms. This one is the Lacura Rose Cleansing Balm, which is a dupe for my favourite cleansing balm, the Elemis Rose Cleansing Balm, which is gorgeous. Now, I have dug into this a little bit. As you can see, it smells almost, in fact, I don't think I could tell the difference between that and the Elemis Rose. I've only just stuck my finger into the top of this, but the texture is pretty good. It's maybe slightly harder, but that sometimes happens. You get the hard bit on the top. When I dug down, it's much softer. I don't know how well you're seeing that. It's much softer, and it just melts into the skin. Again, until I use it on my face to remove makeup, it's difficult to tell, but smell wise, that is absolutely on point, that one. And the Elemis one is something like £45, getting on for £50. It's very pricey. This was, I don't know, £4.99, £6.99, something like that. This one is apparently in the style of the Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm, which is another of my absolute favourite ever cleansing balms. This one, I've had a little initial fiddle about with it. This doesn't smell as strong, although once I dug it, it smelled of nothing actually when I first opened it, but once I sort of pressed my finger down into it and had a little go with it, it smells, it doesn't immediately make me think the Emma Hardy one is pleasant. Again, I'd need to use it on my face. It doesn't feel quite as nourishing rubbing it into my hand as the Emma Hardy one is. The Emma Hardy one's very soft and feels quite melty. I don't know, but I would say the rose one of the two, if you want to pick one, would be my recommendation. The next thing I tried was this, which is the Lacura Glamour Wand, which is apparently, all the brands are coming out with these at the moment. They are these little tubes with spongy applicators on the end of blush. This is, I think, supposed to be highlight. That doesn't look like highlight to me. But this is apparently a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, but there's other dupes as well. Elf have made one, and I think Revolution have made one now as well. Anyway, I've got this on today. I don't know how well you can see, but I quite like it. I've used it as blush, not highlight. That's what it looks like, and then you can blend it out. It's quite glowy. I think it would be a nice one for holiday. I don't know how well that's showing. Is it showing up at all? I don't know, but yeah, I really quite liked it. I felt like it gave me quite a nice glow. And is it still, how long has it lasted? Yeah, it's still there. It's pretty good, that. So quite pleased with that, although obviously I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury original. And then this, finally, is the Lacura Luminous Filter, which again is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, I can't remember what foundation. I got shade 1. It does look a bit pale. They only had this or a much darker one that would have been way too dark. I can't get it out of the box. I cannot get it out of the box. This is not going well. Bear with. Okay, I am back. That's what it looks like. That's the shade. That does look very perfect. It's quite thin and quite glowy, I would say. Oh, very glowy. Quite light coverage. The good thing about it being light coverage is it's not going to be too much. The colour isn't going to be such an issue, I don't think. I would think that would be something that I would mix with another foundation to make it a bit glowier. I can't see myself wearing that as a foundation. It is very, very sheeny. But maybe as a primer, something like that. Anyway, interesting new bits and bobs. Let me know if you've tried any of these. I would be interested. Right, I've just finished editing the first half of this video and it was longer than I thought, so I think I'm going to leave this one here, and thank you all very much for watching at this point. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.